Hey, Socrates,
Yeah, Lao Tzu?
you're the yin to my yang.
Well, you put the spinach in my spinacopita.
The voice of filmmakers can be powerful. The Academy Award-winning creator of Bowling for Columbine speaks his mind.
The children of Columbine have been taught an important lesson in the last week. They've been taught that violence is an acceptable means to resolve a conflict. That is what the children of all the Columbines in America have been told, that it is okay to kill if you don't like somebody else. That's the important lesson they've learned in the last week, and it's a very, very sad lesson that we adults have taught them. I don't know about you. I just have had to turn the television off because it is non-stop. How many generals have they dug up to appear on these anchor desks? Every time there's a general doing this analysis and there's a general doing this commentary and let's go to the major now with a map and the colonel with the statistics and it's like, I just sit there looking at the television, I'm going, the United States military has invaded the American media. What? I would like tonight to call for a removal, an immediate removal of all U.S. troops from CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, CNN, NBC, all of them. U.S. troops come home. U.S. troops come home. And what a brilliant job they've done of confusing the American public. 9/11 and Saddam Hussein are somehow connected. What insanity is that? You know, it's like you can see the whole thought process. It's not too hard to figure it out when you're trying to go into the mind of George W. Bush. It's like it started with, you know, Osama bin Laden, right? Osama bin Laden was the mastermind of all this evil, right? Right? Osama bin Laden. I am Osama bin Laden. I am the mastermind of all the evil in the world. Me, just one guy, a very tall Arab man. And they played that, didn't they? I mean, after September 11th, it was Osama. He's here. He's everywhere. He could be here tonight. I don't know. Where is he? Oh, he's going to kill me. Osama, don't kill me, Osama. And Osama, he was like, damn, he kept sending us those videotapes, you know, with a little microphone and, you know. Hello, my name is Osama bin Laden, and I'm going to kill all Americans. Thank you. Drive safely, you know. Well, Osama didn't work, so then we had Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda was the new boogeyman. Al-Qaeda. We didn't know how to say it. We couldn't spell it. And, of course, as Americans, anything we can't spell, we're very frightened of. So, well, that didn't work. So then they came up with the axis of evil. The axis of evil. 3 countries, Iraq, Iran, and North Korea. All right? And we go after the weakest link first. The country, as so many others have said, we've decimated beyond belief. The United Nations, 500,000 children dead because of our sanctions and our bombing. You know, but it's all, let's go after Iraq. Let's go after Iraq, and all the attention's on the first axis of evil. Meanwhile, North Korea, they're standing over here completely ignored, you know? Like the third wheel in the axis of evil. They're going, hello? Hello? We're over here. Ooh, we already have the bomb. What about us? But you know, here's the good news. Here's the good news that we all need to leave with here tonight. We are in the majority. The majority of Americans, believe it or not, don't be misled by the opinion polls, all right? The reason why the majority say they're in support of the war now is because the people that get those phone calls from the pollsters are working class and poor Americans. And they don't want to say anything that is going to cause any harm to their children who are over there fighting or their neighbors' kids who are over there fighting. So they try to say something positive. That's the only reason those polls are high. They do not want this war. The American people do not support this war. They've never supported this war. That's the truth. Report the truth. Please, report the truth. You need to know that your fellow Americans, the country has shifted. It's changed. This crowd here tonight is in the mainstream of America because today, in the year 2003, over 80% of Americans want stronger environmental laws. Over 60% of Americans support Roe versus Wade. Over 55% of Americans support labor unions. On every single issue, the American public is very progressive, very liberal. They just don't have any liberal leaders because it's turned into an oxymoron these days. The vast majority of Americans said over and over again that we should not be going into any war that doesn't have the backing of the United Nations, that doesn't have the backing of all our allies. Every poll showed that. They didn't want, you could go out on the street tonight and you will not find 10 Americans who are going to go, yeah, I want to go kill some Iraqis. No one feels passionate about this. Iraq didn't bomb Pearl Harbor. Iraq didn't send planes into the World Trade Center. Quit confusing these issues. Quit trying to manipulate the American public with fear, constant, non-stop fear that they're going to die tonight. It's a big lie. It's a big lie. Like our good friend here from First Word said, we need to walk out of here with the attitude that we are actually going to stop this. Not only we are going to stop it, I got to tell you something. This thing is over for Bush. It is over for him. He doesn't know it tonight, but it is over. It is so over for him.
The views expressed by those interviewed for Visual Voices and those featured on Visual Voices do not necessarily express the views of FEM, MNN, or anyone associated with this production. The views of the puppets, however, are their own and do not reflect the views of any other puppets, mannequins, and/or animatronic creatures. I am Friedrich Nietzsche, and I say thank you.